Tantav, a craft exploration celebrating 75 years of Indian independence. Hello, I'm Peter Doskali, Creative Director at the Talianna studio in Haryana, Faridabad. I'm a New York designer, trained in textiles, and I've been in India for many years. I came as a young man as a student studying textile design in New York and fell in love with the richness of the Indian civilization and the art and culture that and the diversity that makes this country so fascinating. It's my great pleasure to have been invited with my team at Talianna to contribute in the celebration of 75 years of Indian independence with the Sutr Santati exhibition. Our textile for this exhibition is made from hand-spun, hand-woven Indian cotton. The cotton is from India and it is spun in West Bengal, in Murshidabad District, north of Kolkata. And it's hand-woven in villages in Murshidabad District. We bring this cotton to Haryana, to our studio and our workshop in Faridabad. And there we have hand-painted and block-printed the fabric, and then we work in our hand embroidery atelier to hand embroider it. And really, in a way, I love this idea that in this one cloth, you have contained a huge range and spectrum of knowledge that has been handed down literally for thousands of years. The entire team at Talianna is Indian. The creation of the artwork in the design studio, the stencil we have used to hand paint the textile, it could have been laser cut with our modern technology, but our block printing master, Sharat, wanted the block maker, the traditional carver of wood, to make wooden blocks with which to print from, a technique that has been with us for more than 1,000 years. Sharat wanted the stencil to be cut by this block maker. So the stencil we've used is handmade, hand cut. And then for the outside edge and border of this work of art, we designed a traditional border that was then made into wooden blocks and block printed. So first, the fabric is cotton fiber that's hand spun and hand woven. And then in our workshop, we hand paint it with using this hand cut stencil. And then we block print the border. After this, we send it to Master Naziruddin, who heads our embroidery atelier and workshop. And there we discuss, even with Sharat, with the hand painting and the embroidery, the designers in the design studio discuss with the karigars and the craftspeople that we have on our team what colors we would like, what type of stitches, and we always depend on the craftspeople to advise the designers. So there's knowledge work, there's the idea and the concept of the design, and then there's the actual making. And this is a dynamic process that involves karigars and craftspeople who are expert in the technique in their own discipline with the designers who are having the idea. And so Master Naziruddin in the embroidery studio has covered this amazing hand-painted and block-printed fabric, which has been hand-spun, hand-woven with his embroidery craft. Master Naziruddin comes from Kolkata originally. Now he lives in Faridabad with his family, and he comes from a family of embroiderers for generations. So here again, it's this connection with the past. These hand techniques survive in India, and for me, it's a miracle. And India, at least in the sort of middle and higher end of the market for commercial textiles can offer the world a very sustainable solution for textile development. And so I'm very grateful to participate with the entire team at Talianna to celebrate 75 years of Indian independence. And we're grateful that the handicrafts, this continuum from ancient times to modern times, still exists, and we can experience it and enjoy it and take pleasure in these traditions and this heritage that has been passed down through families in the minds of the men and women of India. Jai Hind.